between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His guys come in off a statement win last week in blowout fashion. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His guys come... right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's going to test this secondary right away. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. First and 10.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Giants.
He'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. He'll take off again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. An injured player on the field, and that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. His fourth TD grab of the season. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full.
Giants offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll lead to a second down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one...
The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Whoa! And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
19, Charger, 19.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down, New York.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to...
Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's hard. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed fourth down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is...
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, New York. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm.
Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That is brought in. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First down, Giants.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Going up top. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the move left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Giants.
Now, faking the give. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1.
Here's a design run. And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most...
Giants offense ready to get back to work. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Trayvon.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He's going to look downfield once again. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Go! They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. And it would seem as if this 3-game win streak is going to become a 4-game win streak. Still a little work to do in this one as they start 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He's going to keep this again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Giants. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the count. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter #1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0,
Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory.
Ready? Go! Hawk 7, baby!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Ooh! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy!
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. they're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Giants.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So a road win here for the Giants. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.